The women who set this thing off would be women like Salt and Peppa, Queen Latifah, MC Light, Sweet Tea, Roxanne Shante, the real Roxanne. These are the women who were really letting the men know that women had something to say. In 1995, Salt and Peppa and Queen Latifah made history by being the first female rap artist to win Grammy Awards. That was amazing because hip-hop was really very much a boys' club. I mean, it still is very much a boys' club.
Light, you can help paint this picture. You're a female artist, which, how many others were there? Could you count them on one hand at that time?
Yeah. When I came out, I think it was a little sparse during that time, which made it easy for me because I don't know that the class of today is like so many, you know. But yeah, it was a great time. 1987, coming with a record, and I didn't have the intention of this has to be a hit. You know, I was having fun. I've been nominated twice, once in '93 for Roughneck.
I love my roughneck and ain't nothing going down. Or going up if my roughneck ain't in town.
I think when we first started seeing female MCs, they probably were coming in looking a little bit more like B-boys. They wanted to dress the part in order to be accepted into the community and culture. But by the time we get to the mid-90s, Little Kim comes on the scene, you know, someone who could be a little bit more overtly sexual and really have agency over her body and agency over the lyrics. And that really helped change the game for women in hip hop.
I mean, women have been part and parcel, woof and warp, at the heart of hip hop from the beginning. When you think about, you know, tremendous stylists like June Ambrose, I mean, she has dressed the who's who of African-American artists, of hip-hop artists.
June Ambrose made moments happen. She literally took Jay-Z from Timbs and white tees to suit and tie and dapper.
You made me understand that not every woman in this business was forward-facing. The power of the woman who was behind the scenes.
For me, coming into the industry was all about character developing, designing the look, brand building, the artists from inception.
When was the first time you saw that from a woman in the culture?
I would have to say my love, and still to this day, Missy Elliott was one of those artists. And at the time, there was no one that looked like Missy. You couldn't compare her to anyone. We didn't have social media.
Me, I'm super fly, super duper fly.
What this generation of hip-hop is doing is really looking at how to use social media to their advantage. And so TikTok and Instagram is essentially becoming the new radio station. And so this is how artists like Lola Brooks is able to have such an incredible fan base.
Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it.
Lola Brooke is one of the newest MCs who has really been able to catapult out of social media.
Lola's like, you know, looking at you, it's just, you know, you're the woman that we wanted to see. It's why we did what we did, so we can give you the space to be creatively and authentically yourself.
And also, there are so many women right now, right? Is there a community that you guys are building? Are you feeling that support from other women?
I do feel the support for sure. I always say to myself that I'm willing to support. So when you're willing to support, you always run into a group of women that's willing to support you as well.
Yeah. So Ladies' Night was my first time on a major record. And it wasn't just the women on the song. It was the women that showed up for us. It was the community that showed up for us.
It's Ladies' Night, what? It must be Angie on the mic. The butter pea, honey, got the sugar, got the spice.
Mary J. Blige and TLC and Changing Faces and Total and Missy Elliott.
I ain't even gonna leave without saying something on this track now. You ain't gonna use me to just be singing hooks.
I mean, just countless women that showed up in this one room. Were there a lot of women execs when you started?
Well, there was the woman exec that signed me, which was Sylvia Rohn. And so she was the first to have that opportunity to run her own department there at Atlantic Records. And I was part of the first signing there. But I don't think a business runs without a woman.
No.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, for me, coming into the business, what I was able to see that really made me feel like I could belong was the women that were working behind the scenes. I walked in that day and I never looked back.
And in the title that you hold now, I think we should establish that.
Yeah, the president of Rock Nation.
I just wanted you to say it. I wanted you to say it.
It's so hard for me to talk about myself, but yes, the president of Rock Nation label.
I hate when there's one or there's two, because then what happens is they pit us against each other all the time. Have we gotten better at that, at not pitting ourselves against each other?
Not pitting ourselves or not letting them pit us?
Both.
I think we have. I mean, I think this generation and space that we're in now is a testament to that.
It's almost difficult now to hear a song by a female MC and not have another female MC on that track too right now. And I don't know why it took so long for us to get here, but now that it's here, I don't see us slowing down anytime soon.
What is our hope for the next 10 years of women's roles in hip hop?
That they continue to expand.
My hope is just that as we grow, especially on the executive side, that we all understand there's enough room at the top. Because I don't think that that's understood enough, you know? And it takes the people that are in a position to make the room, you know, as we climb.
What could men do better to support us, to uplift us, to
I almost feel like they
protect
just need
us?
to get out the way. Yeah, if you're going to be an ally, know that you're partnering, not leading, or get out the way.
Hip Hop at 50. Rhythms, rhymes, and reflections. A Soul of a Nation presentation. Now streaming on Hulu.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.